All right, recruits, let me see your hands. Your hands are the first line of defense against COVID-19. Soap and running water is your artillery. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right. Company halt. About turn. Now this is a hand washing station. You will place one of these at all points of entry as battle stations to stop the COVID-19 enemy at the perimeter. Pop quiz. When do you wash your hands?
Afande, we wash our hands before food preparation, before eating, or before feeding a child, after using the toilet, or after cleaning a child who has used the toilet.
You make me sick. You gave a perfect answer for the civilian population, but you are on the battlefield now. You must walk like a soldier, talk like a soldier, and wash your hands like a soldier. Here, you wash your hands at critical moments in the enemy engagement at the following vectors. When getting to and leaving work. Before and after touching your mask. That's twice. When you put it on and when you take it off. That's 4 times, cadets, without fail. Before eating food and before handling someone else's food. After touching common surfaces. After handling cash, that sweet, sweet Kenyan shilling. You touch it, you wash your hands. After you use the toilet.
May I use the toilet, sir?
No! Drop and give me 20. After you finish press-ups. Attention, Private Safi. I said, attention, Private Safi. Yes, you. Are you gross and icky?
Afande, no, sir. I'm not gross and icky, sir.
Then you are clean. Your name is Private Safi from now on.
Afande, yes, sir. Private Safi reporting to duty, sir.
Now, show me how you wash your hands.
Afande, yes, sir.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a raid. You don't lightly touch your enemies in a raid. COVID-19 isn't a joke. Wash your hands with running water and soap for a full 20 seconds. I want to see soap bubbles. I want to see lather. I want to see lots of soap bubbles and lather. Soap has 2 parts, cadets. One part that bonds with water and the other that traps pathogens. Get it through your heads. Water alone without soap bubbles is ineffective against an assault.
Afande, what about sanitizers, sir?
What about sanitizers? Do you bring a knife to a gunfight? No. Here on the battlefield we use heavy artillery. Soap. Soap is cheaper. Soap is stronger. Soap is gentle on your hands. Have you ever seen such beautiful hands before, cadet?
Afande, no, sir.
Get this through your heads. High frequency engagement with the enemy means working smart, and that means using soap. If the supply chain management in the field is poor and all you have is sanitizer, then by all means use it. Sanitizer is backup. And remember to keep sanitizers away from your food.
Afande, what about maintenance, sir?
I like the way you think, cadet. Supervisor, you must maintain this heavy artillery at all times. The hand washing station must be stocked with water and hand soap. It must be accessible to people with disabilities. It must be inspected before opening hours, before lunch, after lunch, before dinner, and before employees return home. You want to be open like never before? Then keep your equipment clean and in proper working order. Assign maintenance roles to staff to ensure compliance and utmost care of the 6 rules of cleanliness. You and I are here to protect lives, show initiative, and above average commendable actions in the care and safety of others and ourselves. I will be watching you. And you. And that guy over there. Fortification, defense, shield walls. This is your mask. Tell me, cadets, when do you wear your masks?
Sir, at all times, except when you're eating, sir.
Inspection time. This is personal protection equipment, not a fashion statement. Cover your nose, cadet. You're a little bit slow, aren't you, cadet? Wait, what is this? A nappy for your chin? Now that's how it's done. You make me proud, cadets. Equipment check. Cadet press up.
Yes, Afande.
It's time to inventory proper defense and flanking maneuvers and equipment upkeep with masks. Cloth masks must be 3 layers. Surgical masks are also acceptable devices for defense strategy against the COVID-19 enemy. Pleated masks and regular masks must have strings for tying behind your head or loops for behind your ears. Each cadet must have 2 masks, never to be reused unless washed properly. Wash your mask with soap and water and hang dry. Do not touch the outer layer of your masks while you are wearing them. Taking off your safety equipment. First, wash your hands. Do not touch the outer surface of the mask while removing. Place the mask in a plastic zipper sealed bag until it can be decontaminated. Finally, wash your hands again after removing the mask. Be diligent. It is a legal requirement to wear your mask at all times according to public health regulations. Do not share masks with other people. Fact: people touch their faces once or twice every 5 minutes. Wearing your mask reduces such nonsense. Fact: if you are unwell, a mask helps protect other people. Mask stops tiny water droplets from exiting your mouth while speaking and sneezing and coughing. Defense! Fact: masks protect you from unwell people. People who cough or sneeze near you. These tiny droplets may contain the COVID-19 virus, the enemy. That's your new normal, recruits. Are we together, recruits?
Afande pamoja, sir.
Physical distance, or as I like to call it, switch position. We maneuver on the front lines in such a way to defeat the COVID-19 virus enemy. No quarter given. Take no prisoners. COVID-19 is a germ of the virus type. I'll say it again. It just loves a human host. Keep your distance. 1.5 meters from one another. 1.5 meters from hungry customers who are ready to spend their hard-earned money in this mighty fine establishment. When we speak, when we cough, when we sneeze, ambush. It is our duty to create an invisible trench between one another at all times. On the floor, in the kitchen, in the loo, in the lobby, even in outdoor situations. Your customers can't eat while wearing a mask, nor should they. So, Be sure to keep your distance. Let's be clear, cadets. COVID-19 is a formidable foe. Let's not underestimate the effects of a potential ambush from surfaces all around the battlefield. Over here is one of many tables. A customer has paid the bill. Always make sure they pay the bill. And has left the table. It's time to disinfect. Now what's this? No, Hapana, no! What are you doing?
Disinfecting the table, sir.
That's not how you do it, cadet. Press up, drop and give me 20. Disinfecting is not the same as cleaning. Cadet Press Up here used a wet cloth. That's cleaning. Sasa, our enemy, the virus COVID-19, will not be defeated by simple, everyday cleaning alone. Cleaning is for visible dirt, oils, and general icky yucky stuff. Sanitizing means killing bacteria. Disinfecting means killing all germs. That means bacteria and viruses. And COVID-19 is one mean son of a virus. Use soap or an alcohol-based disinfectant on tables after every customer has left and before they arrive. This is critical. And the chairs, the chairs. This is an artillery barrage on the enemy. Beware of the chairs. You must disinfect all high-touch surfaces. We are talking 3 or 4 times daily, minimum. The counter over here, doorknobs, here, and right there. Great work. Disinfect taps, sinks, and the food prep area, in the rear echelon, otherwise known as the kitchen, is a no-brainer. You have brains, right?
Afande, I think so, sir.
Now, if dirt gets on this surface, you may clean it first. Then you disinfect. Follow instructions on the label of EPA registered disinfectants. Do it right, and all will be all right.
Sir, I have completed the task, sir.
Not bad, cadet, not bad. I said disinfect this. I'm talking about this toothpick dispenser. You know how many human carriers of germs have touched this thing? Do you? Icky yuck is all I can say, cadet. Icky yuck. Don't forget to clean and disinfect this commonly used object by your customers. Would you like touching an empty tomato sauce bottle with oily residue all over it, cadet? Would you like grabbing this toothpick container, knowing the last gent that picked it up after drooling saliva all over his fat little fingers, after being served a sweet, sweet meal by this fine establishment, and then touched his teeth, touched his mouth, touched the container? Would you like that?
No, Afande.
Disinfect everything after you clean it. You hear me?
Yes, Afande.
Now, let's wrap this up with a few more directives from the top brass. Do laminate your menus for ease of disinfecting. Do keep as many windows and doors open as possible for maximum circulation. Even a light breeze reduces the concentration of the COVID-19 virus particles. Do not mix bleach or Jeek with soap or other disinfectants. That's friendly fire, soldier. That can mess you up, soldier. Do make a new dilution of bleach or Jeek for cleaning each and every day. You want weak ammunition?
Afande, no, sir.
Then keep your artillery against COVID-19 virus fresh. Now let's talk about improvised explosive devices.
Hazardous waste. Each battalion of soldiers must have a landmine removal team. A precision team must dispose of these explosive devices, riddled with the potential to carry the COVID-19 virus. These devices are old PPEs, masks, shields, gloves, and also used tissue, paper towels, and used toothpicks. These come in direct contact with saliva, sweat, germs, and possibly our much hated enemy, the COVID-19 virus. These items must be disposed of in a labeled container, infectious waste, and, if possible, make that waste bin yellow and provide a lid for it. Keep it separate from regular waste, cadets. All staff must wash their hands with soap and running water for 20 seconds after handling any waste, especially this waste.
Now let's talk about guns. Rifleman 1, Rifleman 2, present arms. Ready your weapon. Aim. Fire. Excellent work, cadets. You have all correctly drawn and fired your weapon against COVID-19. Except for you. Temperature checks are our last line of defense. When is it advisable to fire on co-workers?
Before and after work upon day.
When is it advisable to fire on customers?
Before they enter the restaurant upon day.
Normal temperature.
34 to 37 degrees Celsius upon day.
You make me proud, cadets. You might just open like never before. For you restaurant owners and managers and team leaders, you have your work cut out for you. And that means you too, friend. Keep all your staff updated on the Ministry of Health guidelines. That's an order. Implement daily attendance register of your staff with name, contact details, and temperature. Encourage the entire staff to self-monitor for COVID-19 symptoms. Request that all employees declare if they have been in close contact with a confirmed case of COVID-19. Alafu, follow the Ministry of Health guidelines and follow Kenyan labor laws for paid sick leave for employees who do contract COVID-19, and follow the Kenyan laws on medical coverage for all employees throughout the remainder of the crisis. Demand compliance from your staff and customers to everything we've talked about today. Provide all the ammunition from hand washing stations, soap, and waste bins without fail.
Designate responsibilities to all workers in your establishment. Wait staff, clean all of the common surfaces and objects. Chefs and cooks, do routine checks on the hand washing stations to ensure for clean water and fresh soap. Disinfect your kitchens 3 to 4 times daily. Segregate any COVID-19 waste from food waste at the disposal points. Delivery staff, disinfect your motor vehicles several times daily and bring sanitizer with you. Make sure that it is enough for a full day's work. Security guards, introduce protocols to the customers and staff who arrive on the premises. Keep 1.5 meters apart. Screen for temperature and remind everyone to wash their hands with soap before entering. Cashiers, tell the customers you prefer cashless transactions over actual notes and coins. These things have passed through many hands and are potential carriers of germs and the COVID-19 virus. Keep sanitizer by the desk and disinfect the counter, the cash register, and common surfaces upon arrival and after transactions have been completed. Cleaning crew, segregate infectious waste from regular waste and food waste. Empty and sanitize all of the waste bins.
And you, don't be a puppet. Don't wait for someone else to tell you what to do and how to do it. You know what to do. Don't wait to be forced and manipulated into doing the right thing. Take responsibility for yourself. Because together we can open like never before. Cadets, tin hut! March! 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 So concludes a very serious training video for a very serious topic for very serious people.